Hello and welcome to another update video about Ether. Yeah, hasn't moved much, but shows a little bit of strength today. So largely consolidation over the weekend. The price is still in this larger descending corrective price channel of this wave 2, which might have finished here on the 12th of October. And we are currently assuming that a third wave rally is unfolding. I will have a look this week on this chart again, because I don't like the idea of 3-1-2 setups here. It just doesn't align at all with Bitcoin. I think I will reduce it to 2, but we'll see. Certainly a valid assumption here still, and it didn't go too low for 3-1-2 setups. It's just the length of this move, okay, that worries me a little bit, which wouldn't make it more bearish, or well, it wouldn't make it bearish. It would just tidy up everything down here and would have an impact on upside targets, but nothing major really. So I'll focus on that. But first of all, what you need to understand in the short term is that ETH is still caught in this corrective price channel. We haven't broken out of it. So technically ETH hasn't even got any kind of breakout, okay? Whereas Bitcoin obviously did it. So ETH now needs to move in the first step above Fibonacci resistance at 1895. That's basically aligned with this descending trend line there, this dashed trend line of this descending price channel that you can see. That's important. So we need to see a break above that line. And then the next level to watch would be here, this previous swing high at $2,035, 2050. So 2030, 2050. That's sort of a bit of a range there, you know. And then the price would reach 2,150. And essentially this is the key level to watch, because that would make it, that would allow Ether to reach a new high, you know, above the 2023 highs. And I think that is the moment when we might be able to see finally ETH outperforming Bitcoin. But first of all, Ether needs to break out of the current range and prove that it can do it. Now, looking at the shorter time frame, ETH is still in this sideways correction. There's no sign of a breakout yet. Yeah, we've seen a little bit of upside, but Bitcoin as well. It doesn't really look like a triangle, so I'm following either the idea that wave 4 is already complete here and completed here on Friday, and this is some kind of a start of the wave 5, okay? Looks very choppy, but could be a diagonal that's forming in wave 5, an ending diagonal. A more direct extension is still preferred at this stage. However, I'm watching the rejection here in this resistance area that I shared with you yesterday. So if the price is really getting rejected there and comes down quite impulsively, then I'm going to follow the yellow wave count. Now that wouldn't make it bearish, but it would obviously mean that we are already in the larger degree fourth wave, which is okay. But then we would have to prepare for a 5-wave move down in wave C in yellow, and support would be down to 1663. Ideally, I would like to see ETH actually hold the $1,700 level, not break below that. But yeah, let's see. I mean, ideally, I would like to see an extension before, but ultimately, we need to see a break above 184,250 first. That's a break above resistance, which will make this B wave less likely and will put the white count into focus. And then, however, a break above the X wave high is needed above 1869 to really confirm that we are on track to $1,900 roughly, which I showed you on the daily chart, basically the top of the red resistance zone on the daily chart and the descending trend line here. And then a break above that would, yeah, definitely have bullish implications. But at some point we should expect this wave 4 anyway. The question is only, okay, what kind of wave degree is it? Are we still in circle wave 4 and maybe already circle wave 5, or are we still in this larger degree fourth wave? I think today will give us some further clues. This is stretching out quite a bit for circle wave 4. But as I said, maybe wave 5 has started. Sometimes that's not very clear in these structures in which we're dealing with a wave 4 and a wave 5. A wave 5 can always, a wave 4 can produce false breakouts, and a wave 5 can be an ending diagonal. So it's very challenging, impossible to say when it starts, basically. So we can only watch the relevant support levels, and they are holding at the moment. So key support here on the ETH chart is 1755 still. That's short-term support. It's also the previous breakout point. But then obviously 1723, 1700 and 1660. Only below 1660 I would turn bearish on ETH and would assume that this entire move up has failed. That's my update about ETH. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit a like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.